Hello ladies and gentlemen and everything in between, and welcome back to yet another Treblechin Entertainment video review. I'm Davey, and today I'm going to talk about Hail Caesar, the new film from the Coen brothers. This is a film that you're definitely going to want to see if you're into Hollywood, but if you're a Coen brothers fan, you might find yourself a little bit underwhelmed. See what I saw. The way I see Hail Caesar in the Coen brothers' career is kind of their beautiful love letter to old Hollywood. The way it shows their kind of weird satirical look at the way things used to be done in the film industry is just really, really charming and really, really interesting to see the way that they see it. Because the Coen brothers have always had kind of an interesting look on society and filmmaking. And they've always delivered very interesting films, and this is no exception. The Coen brothers have always had kind of two major styles of movies. They have their dramas, which are very thought-provoking and interesting films that show you a look at the human condition. And their comedies, which are kind of that old Shakespearean comedic style of Much Ado About Nothing, where it's just a bunch of loose strands tying together to form this intricate, complex story that ultimately amounts to absolutely nothing. And it's so funny every single time. This movie is kind of the comedic style of the Coen brothers. And it shows us this beautifully created picture of old Hollywood through rose-tinted glasses, but also with a little bit of dirt on them. It's very, very well done and presents the world in an interesting way. And the world is meant to be at the forefront of this movie. And the characters play their part, and they are well acted and well written. Everything fits together very nicely, but the only issue I see with this movie is there are two issues. It is too short and a little bit too tame, because I like Coen brothers to kind of be edgy, and this movie is not very edgy, especially for them. But that would be okay if they would commit to having the world at the forefront, because they do, but they also present us with all these very interesting characters, and there's a very large cast of interesting and thought-provoking characters, but they don't spend any time with any of them. Like, even the main character, played by Josh Brolin, is not really very well developed. And Coen brothers characters are all very famously interesting, and all of these characters I feel like had a deep story behind them, and all of them have more to them, but the film doesn't explore that, and it's a little bit of a bummer, especially when you love Coen brothers movies as much as I do, and when you know that they do very good character-driven stuff. When they do a world-driven film, I kind of would like them to just commit to the world and not tease me with these interesting characters that they're not going to delve into. It's a very, very funny movie, and if you love movies, you definitely should go see it. But if you're expecting to see interesting Coen brothers characters and kind of see them all fleshed out, it's a little bit of a letdown when it comes to that. I give Hail Caesar a 4 out of 6. It's a high 4, but it needs to be a 4 because it's not quite what I wanted from this movie. And that could not be to its fault, but it kind of is, because it dangles beautiful little morsels in front of your face, but never lets you have that full taste of it. So that's what I think of Hail Caesar. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and share on Facebook if you liked it. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike and tell me what I can do to improve my videos. I want you guys to be as much a part of this as any of us are. And thank you guys so much for watching, and take it easy.